G'day, I'm Greg McConville. I'm the new National Secretary of the United Firefighters Union. We're here at our new national office in Canberra after the administration's been in Victoria for the last 20 years. And today's the first day of our National Committee of Management. Really looking forward to it.
It gives me great pleasure to once again welcome you to the land of the Ngunnawal people.
This conference should commit to promoting the Uluru Statement of the Heart and a yes vote in the constitutional referendum on Indigenous voice to Parliament as a matter of showing leadership.
And you as a union understand that, what the power of lobby is, the power of voice, the power of unity.
The Uluru Statement of the Heart this is probably the best explanation of it that I've had.
We need to make amends. We can do this together, and together we will share a positive future.
Peter's name is synonymous with this union. Long after he's gone, his name will be associated with the greatest gains made by and for firefighters in Australia.
Well, one of the significant achievements of the National Union was presumptive laws for cancer-related illness for firefighters. We're the only country outside of North America that have that legislation for firefighters.
It's been a long struggle for a long time, and it will be a long struggle for a lot longer, because if you sit quietly, somebody will be there to take something off you, the same as is occurring now in relation to the presumptive legislation.
One union, one voice, and that's still relevant today. I hereby declare the office of the ACT branch of the UFUA open.
Having our forefathers, those people that set up our national union, hearing the struggles that they had, being able to bring states together to form one national union, I found that really beneficial.
We've been able to reflect on our past. We come together for one union, one voice. A great opportunity that Greg's taken to try and reinforce that message at this conference.
I think the health and welfare of our firefighters is probably of utmost importance. I don't think the public understands properly.
So we have a vehicle in a car park. You might notice that it just started misting around the sides. Imagine someone's entrapped in that vehicle. What do you do? In the time you were trying to decide the answer to that question, it's exploded.
I think the public would be concerned to know just how the risk to firefighters is increasing.
For those of you who know Canberra, this could easily be Parks Way at the entrance to the tunnel and adjacent to Black Mountain. An electric vehicle collides with a barrier. It's fully engulfed. Do you combat that fire or not? To combat that fire will require 30 to 60,000 litres of potable water. Where's it going to come from? Or do you let it burn, risking the environment, the habitat of Black Mountain?
We've had some good conversations in the PFAS contamination space.
If you listen to CFA, this toxic training ground was almost like the Whitsundays. That was the biggest breach of occupational health and safety laws, not just in Victoria, but in Australia. And not one person was ever held to account.
It's a dangerous job, there's lots of health hazards to it. It shouldn't be this much of a fight.
So the retention rate of 94% is unheard of in a clinical trial. So it's absolute testament to the tenacity and the courage of firefighters to stick with this and their commitment to actually supporting the rest of firefighters.
Once again, the experts said it couldn't be done, but we did it. And we're now sharing that technique with any other fire service across the globe who wants it.
We're not an island. The reality is if it's happening in one fire service, it will transfer to another fire service. So the exchange of the information, the strategies to deal with the information, but then again, it's also the collective strength. And that's why it's important to come together.
Well, we've just finished an intense 2.5 days of debate, discussion, reflection and planning for where we're going into the future. Respecting our past, protecting our future has been the theme of what we've talked about. We've had such strong representation from across the country, and every single decision of this National Committee of Management has been unanimous. That gives me great hope going forward that we continue to build this strong union, make it stronger in the future, with the theme of the founders of the union, one voice. Let's get cracking on this and put these decisions into practice.